With the many things we do online, the number of usernames and passwords that we have can be overwhelming. Just for example, we can have one username for Skyward Educator Access, another one to get into our Gmail or Google account, another to print, another to log into our device, and yet another to log into Skyward Employee Access. To help with all of those usernames and passwords, the tech department has come up with a consistent login or username for all of those areas that I mentioned. That login or username is going to be your last name dot first name. So it's consistent with your current email. Again, it's going to be last name dot first name. You're going to use that consistent login for printing, Skyward, both employee access and educator access, your Google account, and logging into your device. In addition, if you'd like to have a consistent password, there are two things you can do to make the password the same for all of those items. The one place that you'll need to make the change is on your computer, and the other is on a link on our district website. Let me walk you through how that's done. To begin with, you're going to use a link on the district website to change your password. So if you go out to the district website, make sure you're logged in, and you're going to go under Staff and choose Technology. And on the Technology page on the right-hand side, you're going to see Change Password. It'll say you're about to proceed to an off link, so you're going to click OK, and this will open up. Now, by the way, you cannot do this at home. If you do, you will get an error message, so you need to make sure that you're changing this password with using this link at school. Notice the criteria that you see along the side here as far as minimum length, having an uppercase letter, at least one number, and the recommended password length is 15 or more characters. So you do want to create a good password that is going to be difficult for others to figure out what it is. So to begin with, you're going to put in your login, which again is your last name dot first name, and then you're going to put in your old password, and then a new password. Once you have your new password typed in, it's going to tell you the quality of that password, and then you're going to actually type that in again. And from there, you're going to click Send. Now, I am not one for saving passwords, so I'm going to say never for this site, because I feel like if somebody should get onto my computer, if all my passwords are saved, then they can easily access everything. Notice it says in here that your MacBook password will have to be updated separately. So let's talk about how you would do that. On an Apple laptop or computer, you're going to choose System Preferences, and from there you're going to choose Users and Groups, and then you're going to see Change Password. And you're going to want to change that password to the same as the one that you just changed. It's your choice whether you put an hint in here or not. You're going to simply click Change Password, and that's going to change the password for your computer. Now I can close System Preferences. Now if I wanted to print something, every time I change my password, that may cause a slight interruption with printing because I need to let it know that my password changed. So I'm going to go up to this particular page and do this as an example. I'm going to choose File and Print, and I have the AirPrint here, so I'm going to choose Print from here. What's going to happen on my dock is that this little printer is going to start bouncing up and down, and you notice it has a little yellow triangle by it. So I'm going to click on that so it opens this, and it says Hold for Authentication. So it's saying it can't find the right password for this. So I'm going to click on this little refresh arrow, and when I click on that refresh arrow, this box comes up, and notice that it has my correct username, but it doesn't have my correct password. So I'm going to type in my new password, and I'm going to make sure that I have this checked to remember so I don't have to keep doing this all of the time. And then I'm going to click OK. Now that you can see the printer stop jumping around and the print job is gone, I can actually close this box, and it will close that little printer from there. At this point, you'll have one single login and password for all of those different items. If you have any problems with this, please don't hesitate to complete a help desk ticket.